Hey guys, this is Christy Lewis from Dostoevsky in Space, and I just wanted to give you guys some extra thoughts that I had on Cien Años de Soledad, 100 Years of Solitude. I posted a video like 2 days ago, and I have a few more thoughts that I wanted to add. Also, I wanted to add a few thoughts about the video I posted yesterday on the Lent readathon for Spurgeon, to read Spurgeon or just to talk about Lent, whatever you're reading for Lent. We're going to have a group for that on Instagram instead of on the Caravan app, so definitely message me on Instagram if you want to be involved in that. And it's going to be a great time, so please join us. Even if you're not reading Spurgeon, come chat with us. So on to 100 Years of Solitude on Noah's channel tonight. All of us who are reading this book are going to be doing a live stream with Amakai and Una and other people who have more thoughts than I do, like thoughts that you would probably appreciate. I noticed a whole bunch of people came to my channel after we announced the Brothers Karamazov. Well, you guys, you literary readers, you should definitely check out this live stream on Noah's channel because there will be better thoughts there on Cien Años de Soledad. I feel like I'm still kind of in a space where I just don't understand what hit me. That's why I titled the video 2 days ago, what did I just read? Also, I just wanted to say I got a lot of comments, particularly from male commenters, saying that this is like their favorite book or they really loved it. It really hit home with them. And I know that there's a lot of people in like Latin America who feel that exact same way. Gabriel Garcia Marquez was like a rock star in Latin America. So I understand that there are things there that I am not getting. The reason I rated it the way I was twofold. First of all, I did not learn anything from reading this about Latin American culture. I know I'm not going to fiction to learn things necessarily. I'm going there to read about characters and be moved by the beauty. And so we'll talk about that for a minute. I thought it was very beautiful. I thought it was very funny. I enjoyed it, which is why I gave it a C range rating, because usually if I just enjoy a book, I give it in the C range. I like it. That's what that means. C is I liked it. I didn't really learn anything about Latin America or about Colombia or anything. I didn't learn anything. I didn't really understand it. So that's why I didn't give it a higher grade. It remained incomprehensible to me the entire book. I didn't know what it was trying to say at all on a first read. And if you spend like 10 hours reading a book, which is how long it probably took me to read that book at least, I want to come out of it with like some takeaways, because it wasn't something that I enjoyed to the degree that I'm cool with just spending 10 hours on it for some fun. For the average person who wants to read great literature and like improve themselves by doing that, learn about other cultures, this book is probably not for that person. It's for the kind of person who understands Latin American culture and politics. So for that reason, it's not very accessible. It's not very comprehensible. So that's why I rated it the way that I did. And, if I'd had notes running throughout it, maybe I would have rated it more highly. The second reason that I rated it the way I did was because of the characters. And I actually had this revelation because Una from the Codex Cantina just this morning posted a video on the character relationships and how the characters were often choosing loneliness. Cien Años de Soledad. Soledad can be translated as loneliness rather than solitude. I thought that was such a great video because I hadn't really thought that much about the characters. They just didn't stand out to me. I was kind of like, yeah, the characters aren't really the point of this book. And I still stand by that feeling. But his recognition that the characters were choosing loneliness and so they were lonely, to me, that makes it the kind of book where it's like you make your bed and you lie in it. And I often will enjoy those kinds of stories like Flannery O'Connor. I love that. Russian authors love it. When I don't like it is usually 1, if it's too long, 2, if I don't care about the characters. This book wasn't too long. I just really didn't care about the characters. Like with Madame Bovary, that is definitely a story where it's like she made her bed and she laid down in it and died there. Sorry, spoilers for Madame Bovary. I hated her though. I didn't care. If that had been a short story like Flannery O'Connor, I know Flannery O'Connor loved that book. I would have really enjoyed it. But as it stands, Flaubert could have definitely cut down Madame Bovary, in my opinion. He could have made a novella, short story. I might have loved it. It was way too long, though, to read about a character I hated doing stupid things, making bad decisions. I don't care. I don't want to read a novel about that. With Cien Años de Soledad, I really just didn't care about the characters. They did not stand out to me as real people. In the introduction, it was like, everybody can recognize people from their own lives in this book. And I was like, not really. Like, the female characters did not seem very recognizable to me as female characters. And I don't always have to have like really well-drawn female characters, because I love Foundation by Isaac Asimov, and there's literally one talking female character. I don't even think she has a name. So it's not necessary for me to have female characters. I'm just saying, I still think that characters are not the point of this book. So unfortunately, even though I like the make your bed and lie in it, kind of book, I just did not care about characters enough to care about it in 100 Years of Solitude. It was kind of like reading My Cousin Rachel by Daphne du Maurier. I really enjoyed that because I enjoyed disliking the characters and I was so riveted throughout the story. I don't think you're supposed to like the characters in there. It's fun to like hate read for the hate of the characters. Sometimes that's fun, I can get into that. I liked it in My Cousin Rachel. Didn't like it here. I just didn't care. I would rate them both around the same. About 3.5, maybe 4 stars for My Cousin Rachel because I got through that super quickly, whereas Cien Años de Soledad took me a minute. And so I spent more time on Cien Años de Soledad and didn't come away with anything. Just like with My Cousin Rachel. I didn't come away from that with anything like other than, yeah, that was a fun popcorn read. So that's why I rated it the way I did. I hope that doesn't offend you. Definitely check out the Codex Cantinus video on this. It was so good. And they always cause these kind of like revelations in my head. So check that out, guys. Also there, before you read The Brothers Karamazov, that's another read along that's happening on this channel. Definitely check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this update. Definitely give me a like in the corner if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more from me and hit that bell notifications if you want to be notified anytime I make a new video. I'll see you guys tonight.
Noah's live stream is at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST.
Bye.